Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 video. We're back on the Boston-Providence route today, the Northeast Corridor. And we're going to be doing a run in the CTC3 up to Boston South Station, starting at Reedville. We've done the service quite a few times, but it's a nice one to come back to, and especially as we're not that far off now, seeing the upgrades to the route. So getting all the Train Sim World 3 bits of volumetric clouds and stuff like that. Not long to go now, and we'll see that on this route. Right, let's get everything set up. Let's get the systems on. There we go. That's that sorted. I don't know why I've got the HUD off, but I suppose we could try it that way. That goes to passenger. Key should go in. Can we find the key slot? There it is. Let's have a look. And get that shut, and the next station is Boston Back Bay. So we've got quite a bit of a distance to the next stop, 8 miles. So we'll get the bell on. Probably not much point as... Oh, did we need to put them on, did we? There you go, train wouldn't have gone otherwise. Yeah, right, go. And we should hopefully get going. There we go. So the next train there is at 13:54. Wow. Not very frequent. Funny little station this one though, for sort of this track on the edge here. As we get that up, top speed is 30 here. Get the bell off now as well. But no, probably one of my favourite... Well, they're all just really good trains on this route. The ACS 64, that's fantastic. This is fantastic. The F40, fantastic. There's not really a bad train on this route. They're all just all good. Now, on some routes, I don't know, let's say, for example, one of the German routes, maybe Rheinroth-Osten, yeah, the 143. Not that train. It's sort of, it's not really, it's a bad train, the 143. I just don't want to drive it. Yeah, whereas on this route are we going on the wrong, we're going the wrong way up, I think. Whereas on this route there's not a bad train. They're all good. Yeah, looks like we're running the wrong way up. Well, that'll probably be the title of the video then. Something wrong way. The wrong way into Boston. Cool. On the cab window there. But yeah, this train is just... It is great. I don't know. I can't really describe it. All of the trains on this route are just fantastic. And then soon enough we're going to have the Acela Express on it as well. So it would be just almost like a perfect US passenger route. It's just great. I don't come on this route very much. It's on stream. As like the sort of good services are sort of 15 minutes to half an hour. I mean, you can do the MBTA service all the way down to Providence, but that takes about an hour or so. Shit ain't bad, but I like doing the ACS 64 on here down to Providence. That's just a really nice route. And it's nice to see it's getting the upgrades as well. Being the first rush hour routes, hopefully Brighton Main Line and the Navica Dresden route, fingers crossed, they'll get the upgrades as well at some point. I suppose if they have some sort of new content on them, that would be very nice to see. It's very windy, this train though, in the wind sort of coming through. Yeah, it's going up nicely. 70 odd miles an hour. Well, I think someone said the top speed of these coaches, they're only permitted to go at 75. So, oh my god, what was that? Was that? I think that was the alerter going off. I've never heard the alerter on this before. As every time you see sort of the little button light up first, so you sort of just click it. That was. Let's purposely leave it and listen to that again. That was cool. Yeah, we'll just stay at this speed for now. Yeah, I've never heard that before. And I've had this route for about a year and a half. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I never heard that. Let's wait for it to do it again. Won't do it again now, will it? Yeah, we just leave it. Maybe it will make the funny noise again. Which almost sounds like some sort of fire alarm. Oh, here we go. It's great, there you go. I do like the way the button lights up as well. It's cool. Up a little bit more. Let's get a flyby shot. What the bet's the bloody tail lights aren't on in the F40. They all seem to be off. Yeah, I think they are off. Boo. Cool. It's still 80 miles an hour. Quite an easy route to do huddless as well, because when there's a red light coming up, it tells you there's a red light coming up. It also tells you all the different speed limits on it. You can see up there, you've got 75, 90. Well, the 90 is the limit at the moment. So yeah, it's a fairly easy route to do huddless. You don't really need to know the signals because it just tells you to slow down. And if you don't slow down, the emergency brakes go on. So it's quite good. Well, not too far to. Once we go past Ruggles, actually probably just a bit before Ruggles, we'll start putting on the brakes. It's like 30 into back base station, and there's quite a gradient coming into it as well. Let's let the fire alarm go off again. Here we go. There you go. There's some sort of nuclear alarm. Nuclear alarm. Oh, we've got the headlights on bright as well. I'm sure with the train sim 3 lighting, you actually see the headlights all way into the tunnel. I think one of the best train sim 2 routes, with train sim 2 lighting and stuff, is probably Peninsula Corridor. Peninsula Corridor with the gallery cab car. I think that's probably got one of the best headlight beamage to it. Yeah, it's really good, that. That's pretty much the only train in Train Sim 2 where the headlights actually look alright, look decent. I suppose that's more Train Sim 2020. Right, not too far to Ruggles, which I think is just round here now. Got the Boston Metro to the left of us. As we come into Boston. Love this bit though, sort of dipping in and out of the little tunnels underneath the roads. Knock that down. This is Ruggles. Let's get the Ruggles. I don't know how you say it. Anyone live in Boston who's watching? I'm not stopping it. Cool, through we go. That should be right for now. Yeah, we should see that coming down. Still 90 at the moment, although in a second it'll proper decrease down. And it should then be 30 into Back Bay. Should be. So I think the only line which isn't bi-directional here is the line on the... No, I think that... No, I'm trying to think what I've been on this one before. No, I think this is the only bi-directional one. So you can run either way on it. Well, it's on service mode. There you go, it's come down now, 45. With its little honky noise. Down to 30. As we come into Boston Back Bay. Fairly soon. We'll get there. Don't take 2 ticks. And round the corner. It's quite a sharp corner here as well. Round to the right. See, it's coming up now. And let's come down again to 30. It just tells you all the speed limits. Although I suppose you do want to have a bit of an idea of what's coming up speed-wise. Here we are. Gliding that in nice and steadily. And is there a stop mark here? No, it's probably just the end of the... No. Is that the end of the platform? No, it continues on, doesn't it? Well, we'll stop at the these sort of bins up here. That should probably be alright there. Should be well and truly within the platform. So yeah, let's come to a stop here. I don't think there really is like a designated stopping point. Here we are. And yeah, we are quite nicely in the platform there. But yeah, Back Bay Station, which I suppose would be... I'm trying to think of like a British comparison. None's really coming to mind, really. I was going to say the Clapham Junction, but not really. What would this be? Sort of Boston Back Bay, Boston South being maybe the... I don't know. Don't know. I was trying to think of a British comparison for this station, but none really comes to mind. Right, let's go. What's going on there? Oh, that's the lights flashing. We're off. And it comes down to 20 miles an hour as well. Got the random dioramas there. Which I think Rivet did actually include in the Edinburgh-Glasgow route, which was nice. Obviously there was a bit of delay between the communication between the controls here and the loco at the back. So you sort of want to bring off the power maybe 3 or 4 under, just to make sure you get to that right speed you want. There's the 20. As we come into, I'm going to try and get a screenshot here. Probably go under that bridge by the time I actually get it. There we go. Let's get that one. Yeah, that would do, I think. Probably the best one I'll be able to get. And down to 10 miles an hour, I think, as well. So it's quite slow into here. But no, Boston Sprint, or Boston Providence, I should keep calling it. It's fantastic, and it's going to obviously get even better once we get those upgrades coming. There's not really, I suppose, any complaints I have about this route, because it's such a nice route, and well, it's part of the North East Corridor, and it's the fastest bit of the North East Corridor. I suppose, yeah, this is sort of the perfect American passenger route, really. You've got, you know, a very nice mix of passenger services, express. There's not freight on this route. I think they did mention long ago that they might add freight on this route at some point, but that hasn't happened. Although maybe with the upgrades, maybe there'll be some added freight services. Who knows? And yeah, so we're going to be getting the Acela soon as well for this route. So it only gets better. But if you haven't got this route, it's a good time to get it. Because I think it will go No, will it go? No, I don't think it will go up in price. No, I think it still will be $24.99. No, so you'll be able to get it with the bundle as well. The US Super Bundle and stuff like that. But yeah, check out that video for that, all those details about all the different bundles and stuff. And around, very sharp corner, lots of flange sounds. As we head round, and it's sort of a blind corner, I suppose, for the red. There's another train just ahead of us, and that is a red light. I'm glad I checked the map there, because we probably would have gone through that otherwise. Well, I suppose we wait. Let's have a look. The yeah, what will it change to when it does actually go green? I suppose there's some sort of position light American edition of position light signals. Let's have a look. I guess maybe those two top ones will show. That one's near enough out of the way. I think yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Hopefully I'm not looking at the wrong one. Right, surely that train's now out of the way. Got an ACS 64 in there. No, very excited for the new update on this route. Oh my god, there's another train coming out. Oh, we've got to wait for that as well. Unbelievable. As that makes its way out. Oh, sitting here then. But yeah, it's quite a, I suppose, a hard signal to see. As you sort of, especially on this one, you sort of come right round that corner, and it's only really until you're, well, not, I suppose, fairly close to you actually see it. Look at the the overhead catenary poles though, along here. All sort of all scurry out from here. Cool. And I love it. This one's on its way out. Come on. Surely that's out the way now. Must be. I wait for something to change. Come on, change. There we go. It's ages. Come on, speed up. Love the loco. The loco looks fantastic. And it actually looks good in that livery as well. Even though it's sort of, I suppose it's pinky purple, isn't it? But yeah, it looks really nice. The coaches, not so much, but I suppose they've seen better days. But no, I just really like this route. I really like the rolling stock on here. The route itself. It's just a really good route. Yeah. It's great. Certainly have to do more of it at some point as well. We don't do enough of it. We don't serve it justice. Or we don't do it justice, that's the correct word in there. Cool. In fact, probably after this, I'll probably just go and play it off cam. Do some Bostoning. Oh, that sounds a bit. Yeah, do some of it myself. I wouldn't say it beats Harlem, but then I suppose it's sort of completely different. Well, I don't know. Does this one beat the Harlem line for me? It's very close, but I don't think it does. I still think Harlem comes out on top for me because it's third rail, and it's New York. Although I think this one's in a very close second place for sort of passenger routes in the US. It's beautiful coming in here. go. That's that. We made it. A little bit further along. Got the bell on as well. I don't know if they would actually turn on the bell for this, as we're sort of just crawling in. Because otherwise you'd probably just hear bell after bell after bell with the trains coming in and out. Oh, and you can see dynamic weather. Well, that's already on the route. Because that's a core feature of Train Sim World 3. So for every route you'll have dynamic weather. Although it just doesn't look brilliant on Train Sim World 2 routes. So once those updates come out, it will actually look pretty decent. They all stop quite far back from the buffers, it seems. There we go. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 3 video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Obviously soon enough we will be doing this with the upgrades, so very much looking forward to that. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye guys.